All right, what is up, fam? We're back. It's your girl Jen Ether, back with another episode of Gods and Goddesses Weather Report Tarot. We're going to do another Divine Masculine check-in. We'll also see what's up with him and the Karmic, or her and the Karmic, whoever your Divine Masculine is. Of course, this is not based off of genders. Your Divine Masculine could be a woman. Your Divine Feminine could be a man. This is a general reading, so everything will not be able to resonate, but take the messages as they do resonate and leave the ones that don't resonate behind. Also, I may say something that, or I may say something that you have done, but you know you didn't. It was actually the other person, so you're going to have to put the energies where they actually fit, just like a puzzle piece. During this reading, if this resonates with you and you would like to get a personal reading, you can go straight down to the description box and all the information is right down there on how to contact me for your personal reading. All right, let's just start off and get some overall energy of the Divine Masculine. What's up with the Divine Masculine? What's the overall energy of the Divine Masculine? What's the overall energy of the Divine Masculine? Power couple. So Divine Masculine knows. He sees you two as a power couple. My Karmic can't stand you. So he's letting you know that the Karmic hates your guts. Which we already know that. But I guess they just want to let you know. Their higher selves, whatever. Walking on sunshine. So I feel like this is saying that whenever they think of you, this is where you put them in like a state of just glee, happiness. Like they really light up when they think about you, or when they see you, when they're with you. You have them walking on sunshine because you are their elixir of life. So you give them life. That's how they feel about you. That's their overall energy. So now let's see. Let's see what the current state of them and the Karmic's relationship is. What's the current state? Give me one card for the current state of their relationship. Let's get one card for the current state. We got 3 cards. So we got the 8 of Staffs that came out. That's my my Cupid card, shooting off arrows of love. But in this deck, these arrows have not gotten shot off yet. So the current situation with them is they're still in this union together. They're still together. And I don't know if this means they're still saying they're boyfriend and girlfriend. Even with this card, I never even noticed this, but see, I mean, they can't really both fit. It's almost like there's not room in this town for both of us, buddy. You see how that block's so small, they both can't even fit on it. They can only half of their bodies. So it's like they're tearing apart. Even, I feel like at one point, this was a big-ass square. And as the relationship and the false mask started falling off, that big-ass fake square they had started really becoming what it truly is. Just this little ass piece of block. This is like the last piece of the tower. You feel me? This is like that one piece of tower that was left standing. This is what they would actually mark their names on. The Divine Masculine and Karmic's relationship was here. You feel me? So they're at the end of it, but they are still together. Now there is some magic going on, so I'm not saying this is true magic, but I feel like there's a lot of manipulation going on. That's the state of their relationship. A lot of manipulation on the Divine Masculine's part, because we're not sure if he's for one, manipulation just because he hasn't let go of these. It's manipulation because the Divine Masculine wants to be with you and has not said anything to even you yet. So that's manipulation within itself, but I feel like they're keeping this from the Karmic. And also, these wands are facing the Karmic situation, their partnership, and they're holding back. So they're not throwing these wands out towards them. They're keeping their wands to themselves. So I feel like they're trying to finesse their way out of this. The Karmic's trying to finesse something. Put something on the Magician for the current state. Clarify the Magician for their current state of the Karmic and DM relationship. Current state of divine masculine and karmic's relationship. Put something on the magician for me, please. Too many. Put something on the magician for me for the state of their relationship. Yep. Death card. So it's like the divine masculine is trying to really manifest this death. But I feel like the karmic is trying to manifest the opposite. So now let's see how is the karmic feeling about this relationship with the divine masculine? How does the karmic feel about the relationship with the divine masculine? Feels like there's a new cycle beginning. But this karmic also feels like the divine masculine is their world. Remember, the karmic is highly codependent. So the karmic sees the divine masculine as their entire world, because the karmic has no world. They do, but they haven't set it up. So in their mind, they don't have a world without this situation. But the world also means that the shit's coming to a close. New cycle, baby. So put something on the world. Clarify the world for how the karmic feels about their relationship with the divine masculine. Put something on the world for how the karmic feels about their situation with the divine masculine. Put something on the world for how the karmic feels. Yeah, see, the karmic's feeling left out in the cold, deserted, very lonely right now, not really knowing what to do. Very confused with the Seven of Cups. The karmic's confused, pulling for straws at this point to try to get the DM to come back. They're also being very secretive, or they feel like the divine masculine is hiding secrets, probably about you. So they're using their intuition too, and knowing that the divine masculine is hiding secrets. And they're being quiet. Their swords down. So the karmic is not saying much right now, because the karmic is fucking confused. Remember, this is right up over it. The confusion card and the swords down with the queen. The queen of swords can be very cutting when she speaks, but this queen does not have her sword up. The sword is down because she don't know what to say, because she's confused. She don't know what's really going on. So that's how the karmic's feeling, in a state of confusion. So how is the divine masculine feeling about this relationship with the karmic? We just got the state. Let's see how the divine masculine personally feels. How does divine masculine personally feel about the karmic? Judgment, baby. They're calling judgment on that ass. Give me another card for how the divine masculine feels about the karmic. Okay, so now we got the King of Cups. So it's like they feel like they're deserting this karmic. Like this cup looks empty, for one. This is the weirdest King of Cups, because the King of Cups isn't always ready to love, but this King of Cups looks like he's been deserted out in the middle of this sea with an empty cup. So they feel like they're calling judgment and leaving this person deserted, just like how they look deserted right here by themselves, like they don't know where they are, confused. How else does divine masculine feel about the karmic? Tower card. So they feel like it's over. They feel like this shit's a wrap. The tower has come in. When you see the tower card, that means it's over. So, and we saw this, we've been seeing this. The divine masculine has ended this shit. Or something happened. The karma could have ended it too, just from suspecting that something's up. But the divine masculine feels like out of all these heavy ass wands they were carrying, they finally found their one wand and they're ready to lay down their burdens. We keep seeing this. They picked you. So, what is next? What is divine masculine's next move? All right, we got the Page of Coins. So he is coming in, but divine masculine is coming in very slow. We know that this is a page, but the Page of Coins is reliable, but they move slow as fuck. but they are making their way. They're kind of thinking about what to offer you, how to come in. How else is divine, or what else is their next move? I'm sorry, what else is divine masculine's next move? Yep, stepping into the sun. Freedom, abundance. And we got the Fool card. But in this Fool, we see that they're not really taking this leap. So I feel like the divine masculine is still scared to come towards you because they're not taking the leap yet. They're being backed off the cliff, but they don't want to take the leap. And we also see the Lover's card. So their next move is to come through, but let's clarify this Fool card. Because the Fool traditionally means taking the leap of faith. And then we got the Lovers next. So let's clarify the Fool. I mean, we got all positive cards for what's coming next. Too many. Let's clarify the Fool. Put something on the Fool for me for the DM's next move. The Devil. Let's see. Put something else on it. So I feel like, and I was going to say this. So in this Fool card, we got this dog, this companion, this friend. I feel like the divine masculine, let's say divine masculine is ready to jump because we know the tower came in. They're ready to fucking jump. But as they're about to jump, this damn dog, companion, the karmic, comes in and starts spitting there. Please don't go. I got one last thing to tell you. Please, I'm changing. So they're sitting there talking to them because they still do have this attachment to them. So it's like, even though the towers came down, the divine masculine understands what this is, a karmic situation. It's like, it still doesn't change the fact that they have been with this person for a very long time. Yeah, also, I feel like this is the karmic because we're still clarifying this Fool. So the karmic is this Queen of Coins coming up, looking very sad. Looking very sad. Looking alone because this chair, this Emperor, the divine masculine, has bounced. And now she's lonely. Because the divine masculine is making their way to the Empress. So, what will be the outcome of this in the next couple weeks? It's the outcome of this in the next week. Next week. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you come across this, it's meant for you. So the divine masculine will still be holding on to their cup for this week coming up. What else will divine masculine? What else is going on with divine masculine in the upcoming week? They will be facing their shadow side. They will be getting a lot of downloads. A lot of things will be coming to light. And remember, we got this full moon coming up, I believe, on like the 10th. So something very transformative could be happening during this full moon time where they get a lot of different information. A lot of secrets get told about this karmic situation. What else is next for divine masculine in the next week? Sad. Passionate about you, but still stuck. Still not knowing how to come in, not knowing, I believe, how to get out of this situation. Because like I said, the divine masculine has left the building emotionally for the karmic. But they are still physically in the building, it seems like, for a lot of them. Oh, divine masculine is going to be stepping into their feminine energy, though, and trying to receive. Remember, the feminine energy is more receptive to the intuition and spirituality. So they're going to be stepping into their femininity this week and really trying to get their messages. They're also going to be putting their money, keeping their money very close to them because I feel like they don't trust anyone around their money right now. Okay, what else for divine masculine this week? Yep, in meditation. Like I said, trying to receive answers. Divine masculine is not playing. He wants to see how the fuck to get out. so he can really step into his power as divine masculine. So this week is all about the divine masculine getting information, probably through this full moon energy is probably going to awaken him to a lot of things he didn't know about. Also, it's about him really just figuring out through intuition the best plan, the best way to physically leave the karmic. They've mentally left the building. They may have even physically left the building, but if the karmic can always call, knock on the door, come around, then that means it's not over yet. They have to really detach. And this is the thing that people understand. When you're detaching from people like this, it's not a lifetime thing. Like, I just had to detach from an ex I was with him for years, loved this ex to the death of me. Like, I love this girl. But when it was over, it was over. And when I knew it was truly over, it was like, okay, I have to not talk to you now. Like, I have to detach from you. And guess what? It's been about 7 months later, and we don't talk every day. Fuck no. But we can talk now. We can talk once every 3 months. It's not like a forever thing, but I had to break that connection, that attachment to this person. You feel me? So that's what the divine masculine has to do. They have to break that big ass attachment. That doesn't mean they'll never see the karmic again in life. That's crazy. But you cannot have that attachment to the karmic and live and move on, basically. All right, so now let's get something from out the Romance Angels deck for you guys. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So I feel like this is for both of you guys. Retreat, even if you guys can't get away, mentally retreat. Put yourself on a mental vacation where you really don't let shit bother you. What else for, let's see how else divine masculine. I'm going to pull for divine masculine's energy. Give me something out of here for divine masculine's energy. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. But now look at this, though. So as you reveal your innermost self to each other, your bond deepens. But right here, you see the woman looking at that man, all sexy. You see the man staring back at the woman, but then look at this bitch. Looking mad as hell at the man. Like, don't look at that bitch. So I feel like that's the karmic in the card, trying to block y'all. That's who's stopping you guys from getting to know each other. You feel me? Because they know. The karmic knows if you guys reveal your innermost selves to each other, that your bond will deepen. The karmic is well aware of that shit. We got codependencies. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Like I was saying, the karmic is affecting the romantic life. They have to break away from that karmic. It's like quitting a drug. Like if someone was on crack cocaine, they can't be around crack cocaine they can't be around anything. You know what I mean? For the rest of their fucking lives. It's not that real with these situations. It may take a year. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. All right, yeah, the divine masculine has to release the past and begin to work on healing it so they can actually have something that's healthy with you. Now I'm going to pull something for divine feminine. Give me some cards for divine feminine. Deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. We know who that is. It's the karmic and the divine masculine. Because the divine masculine is still wearing a false mask to me until they come up and say something to you. Now, once the divine masculine speaks to you, let's say part of the mask comes off, a quarter of the mask. Then they say something to the karmic, another quarter. Then they leave and break up. That's the whole rest of the half of mask. You feel me? Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So divine feminine. No matter what's going on right now, don't let yourself get caught up with the situation. Remember, you're actually in a very blessed situation because you're not dealing with anything that's sucking you dry. This situation is maybe to a certain extent, but only as much as you let it. If you just literally allow your heart and soul to sing with joy because you're in a good place, you're making your money, you're getting your coin, you don't have any deceptive energies in your circle. So just live your life, live your best life, allow your heart to feel joy. And know that it doesn't depend on if the divine masculine comes in. If you can feel joy, that would be crazy. God didn't create humans like that. All right, so then we got romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So divine feminine, just know your feelings are real and they are worth exploring. Like I tell everyone, God, and this is not for this particular situation, especially for the twin flame journey. I'm not doing a regular reading. This is some twin flame deep fucking soul connection shit right here. God would never put nothing this heavy on your heart if there was no way for you to fulfill it. So what you have to do is trust in the process and know what it is. Like at the end of the day, if it's meant to be, it will be. But you have to live your best life and have faith that if you've done your work, then you will get your divine partnership. Now, if your DM doesn't do their work, yeah, that'll be up to you on what you want to do with that. But you could still have happiness whether the divine sends in someone else for you to meet your your standards and what you're looking for. But I really feel like from what we're seeing in this reading, this divine masculine is done with the karmic. They're just trying to work out the last little bit of kinks on really getting out of there. So I think we're in a good place, divine feminine. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. We know this. Like, this is really what they want to do. They just really want to be with you, whispering sweet nothings in your ear, kissing on the nape of your neck, and undressing you slowly. These are the moments that they can never have with the karmic because their relationship is not that real. It's not that intimate. It's not that sensitive. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Divine feminine. Remember, these are your cards. So free yourself from this burden. This doesn't mean say fuck the divine masculine forever. I never want to be with them. No. But this does mean don't worry. Don't spend all day 24/7 just worrying about this connection. And at the end of the day, I can't lie. Like, I watch readings a lot. I watch readings more than you should watch readings. But am I in a bad? Now, there was a time where I was tweaking, watching readings, really tweaking. But at this point, you'll watch a reading so much where you don't even care. Like, that's how I feel I got with it. Like, I don't even care if divine masculine comes in. You just get tired of, like, whatever. And once you get to that point and can really just start doing your own thing, like, fuck it. If he comes, he comes. If he don't, he don't. I'm going to be good regardless because I'm going to make sure that I keep fulfilling my own cups. Once you get to that point, that's when you're ready for divine masculine to truly come in. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So go out there, have a good time. When we're saying flirt, that don't mean have sex. That doesn't mean you have to date. That just means go out, have fun. Don't make it so obvious to every single person that looks at you that you're unavailable because you're waiting for this divine masculine. You feel me? Flirt, have a little fun. Go out and watch the dudes and have the five different guys buy you a drink. And you end up leaving like, damn, I ain't spend no money tonight. That shit feels good. That's the shit that makes you feel like you are the divine feminine. You know what I mean? It helps. It's a nice little confidence boost. So also, children. Your love life is being affected by children. And as we know, a lot of your divine masculines do have children with this karmic partner. So let's see if we can get some advice for you guys. One card for advice. One card for advice. One card. All I need is one card. One card. Counselor. You are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. So, as you're going through these situations, just like I just told you that little mini story about me and my ex and how I had to disconnect. Because I went through that experience, I'm now able to counsel others. Actually, me in that situation is a lot, not the only reason, because I've been on my spiritual journey for a very long time, but I could say it's one of the culminations that helped me get into tarot for real. It happened at a very good timing, just with everything. And I got into tarot right before the breakup, but just that relationship and everything just helped me along my path. So everything that you experience in life can always be used as a lesson, not only for yourself, but as a lesson for others, so others can avoid making similar mistakes or the same mistakes that you've made. So get out there and counsel. And guess what this will do? When you're counseling, that's just you giving back to the universe. That's you showing reciprocation for all your blessings, for all the many things that God and the universe has given to you. So when you do that, the universe has no other choice but to shine its beautiful light back down on you and bless you with what you truly deserve in life. So divine feminine, just always walk in your light. Understand that certain things just take divine timing. We got to remember that everything happens for a reason. So we don't want to rush the divine masculine anyway, because we don't want him coming back unprepared. So even if it was to take divine masculine another year, another 2 years, you would rather have him come back and really be ready to be in a full union with you and be ready for it than him come back tomorrow and it be the same old fucked up shit. You feel me? All right, Divine Feminine, I love y'all. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. If this reading resonated with you guys and you would like me to tap into your personal energies, feel free to go down to the description box and get my information so you can send me an email and I will send you all the info you need on how to book a personal reading with me. It's your girl, Jen Ether. You have just finished watching another episode of Gods and Goddesses Weather Report Tarot Readings. I just like to thank y'all so much for coming, because you could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. So I'm out. Peace.